Well, excuse me. Thank you so much. It has been an absolutely incredible time here in Budapest. One of the things that I love doing is going out there and sharing the vision of the company with distributors all over the world and helping make a difference. And so we're going to go through this a little fast. I'm going to do things a little bit different. We are going to focus on really a little bit of the vision. We're going to talk a little bit about the products, and we're really going to focus maybe a little bit more time on an exact, simple system to follow to absolutely explode your business. We've tried to create this as easy as possible with a simple e-commerce system that people can get started in for free all over the world. We're doing business now in, I believe, close to 100 countries. With the new model that we're launching within the next 30 days, we're going to be doing business in over 200 countries with tracking, shipping all the way to their door, average of 10 days or less. So again, we're making big advancements, big movements here with BEpic, and the timing could not be better. The first thing that I'm going to discuss a little bit is about the supplements and really what we're doing as a company. We, again, have set up a simple worldwide e-commerce system that any person can follow. We have the exact system. Every single thing that I'm going to talk about here is proven. So the first thing I want to discuss is we are a little over 5 years old. We have done more than 200 million in sales all over the world. We paid well over 100 million out in commissions. We've sold millions of boxes of our most popular products and have tens and tens of thousands of testimonials. So again, every single thing that I'm going to discuss here is already proven. We already know our products work. We already know the business model works. We already know that it works in every economy throughout the world. But the big thing that I want you to focus on is what you want out of the business, what the business can do for you, what your goals are, what your dreams are, what you want for your health, what you want for others, and really listen to the offer that we have here and see if you think that this can help you with your goals and with your dreams and your passions. These are the last 5 products that we launched for the company. All 5 of these are proven billion-dollar products. And so we're going to discuss these briefly throughout the presentation, but I want you to realize one of the things that we're doing as a company is we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We're not trying to come up with the latest, greatest technology or the highest ORAC or this, that, or the other. Because what that's created, if you really study success and you study companies, that's just created fads, things that are popular for a year or two or less. We're really coming out with products that are proven billion-dollar products that are changing people's health and really changing their lives. And so I want you to understand that not only are the products proven, these are massive markets with absolutely perfect timing to take advantage of. And it wouldn't be possible without putting together what I think is the strongest medical advisory board ever put together by any company, starting with Dr. William Hinnon. Dr. Hinnon is the creator of Transfer Factor. Transfer Factor has been one of the most powerful immune-building products ever developed and ever marketed. They've done over $6 billion in sales. And he's created his latest iteration of this amazing product. In fact, just in 2021, we just launched it literally a couple of weeks ago. So this is his latest development that he's spent literally decades, I think close to 50 years in development and study and research to create the best immune product ever created and brought out to the market. And he chose BEpic to partner with and help take this to the world. So we couldn't be more excited. Again, absolutely brilliant. Already created a product that has done over $6 billion in sales. And now not only do we have the newest technology of that transfer factor, but it's probably the biggest time in the history of the world that people are concerned about the strength of their immune system. So this is a absolutely massive opportunity and an incredible product. Then we have Dr. Bala Ambadi, maybe one of the smartest human beings in the entire world. He graduated high school at the age of 11. He graduated from NYU at the age of 13, one of the most prestigious universities in the entire United States. And he became a medical doctor at the age of 17. Guinness Book of World Records, youngest doctor, medical doctor ever. And since then, he has just been researching, one of the top surgeons in the world, probably one of the top 3 or 4 researchers in the entire world. And they're studying, he's an eye surgeon, but they're also studying blood vessels and circulation and all kinds of just amazing things. And his partner, Dr. Adam Sacedo, have put together one of those billion-dollar products that I'm talking about, B Cardio. Absolutely amazing science, absolutely incredible product that we couldn't be more excited to bring to people. And then a couple of the other products I'm going to talk about, Regenerate and B Keto, are both developed by Dr. Franco Cavallari. What's so unique about Franco is his company actually puts together the exact same type of research as the pharmaceutical companies. So he brings a natural product to market. He studies everything about that product, breaks it down to the smallest molecule possible, and then kind of rebuilds and sees exactly how this works in the body. So if you take turmeric, for example, he takes turmeric and they look at the thing that makes turmeric so popular is curcumin, one of the best anti-inflammatories in the entire world. But he wanted to see, why is curcumin such a good anti-inflammatory? So they broke it down to single molecules, and they really studied and they really looked to see what in curcumin exactly is it that makes it work as an anti-inflammatory, and how could we create the strongest extract of curcumin ever created. And that's what they did, and ran studies on it. We'll talk about that a little bit. Not only patented it, but also have proven studies and peer-reviewed articles. The next thing that he did is an ingredient called Ketoba, or BHBA, in the again, multi-billion-dollar keto space, something that's literally been around for well over 100 years, but has become super, super popular over the last decade. And not only does he have that technology patented, but they also have the studies and peer-reviewed articles also. Again, absolutely incredible technology. All 4 of them have seen the power that we have with B-Epic and decided to join forces with us and help take some of the biggest medical advancements into the natural nutrition world to the entire world. So again, we couldn't be more excited to have them. And the reason they did that, again, we're not a brand new company. We started this company November 11th of 2016. We're a little over 5 years old. We've done hundreds of millions of dollars in sales. We've paid hundreds of millions of dollars in commissions to our web shop builders and e-commerce affiliates all over the world. All of this is proven, and they've seen the power and the model that we've created, and especially this envelope model that I mentioned earlier, where we're going to be able to take these products to 200 countries, track all the way to their door in average shipping time of 10 days. This is absolutely incredible. So again, we're so honored to have been able to attract such brilliant individuals with such amazing technologies in the natural health and wellness industry. And then provide that for all of our brand partners and affiliates to take this and spread this information to the world. So let's go ahead and talk about some of these products. What started this whole thing was just kind of a vision that I had, or an idea that I had. I had an idea of looking at trends and knowing that human beings are creatures of habit. And one of the main habits that most people have is how they start their day. A lot of people, that's with coffee. A lot of people, that's with tea, maybe an energy drink. But most people wake up and kind of do the same thing every single morning. So we wanted to tap in to those habits. And the whole goal here, that we took almost a full year in developing this product back in 2014, and researching and sending out sample after sample after sample to hundreds of people and thousands of people, getting all of the feedback. But the goal was simple. We wanted to create the best product for human beings to start their day. And it starts with 3 main different ingredients, or 3 main different blends. The first one is we have a technology that can actually pull the micronutrients from fruits and vegetables. So again, that's the vitamins and minerals. All the micronutrients leave the macros. But again, these are actually coming from fruits and vegetables. So every single capsule has the equivalent of 4.5 servings of fruits and vegetables. Again, think about that. 4.5 servings of fruits and vegetables from actual fruits and vegetables. Then we take 3 of the most powerful medicinal mushrooms, Ganoderma, chaga, and cordyceps, with the strongest extract so that you're getting beneficial doses in a single capsule. And then to round it all off, we put some of the best nootropics known and really created what is known as a stimulant curve. We wanted some stimulants that hit within a matter of minutes, some that take a little bit longer, last a little bit longer. So it's just really kind of a smooth energy. A lot of people don't even feel a lot of energy. What we more hear is they just feel focused, mental clarity, and they're not tired. So it's not something that just pumps your adrenal glands and have this shot of adrenaline, and then all of a sudden you feel bad and you get tired or jittery and stuff like that. This is, again, designed for every single person who just wants to go out there and make it a fantastic day. I think of it like this. If you have a super big day, you have a lot of stuff to do, you need to get it done, there's no choice, what would you want to do to start that day? That's kind of what we did to create Elevate. Now, again, this product, we've already sold millions of boxes all over the world, tens and tens of thousands of testimonials. I do feel it is the best way that somebody can start their day. So we're super excited about that product. The second product is actually two products in one. We have Accelerate, it's Accelerate Restore, and Accelerate Sleep. This is the second product we launched. We launched this a year later. So this is in November of 2017. This created what we call the Epic Pack, or the 3-pill system. And if you study nutrition and you're really focusing on nutrition, you'll see one of the biggest emerging trends in all of nutrition is gut health. They're tying this to depression, anxiety, weight gain, disease, all kinds of things. They call your stomach your second brain because it's that powerful. Your stomach is actually ruling your thoughts, what you crave, how you feel, anxiety, all of those types of things. And they've seen if you can treat that microbiome, it truly changes people's lives. Also, it's designed to help rid the body of toxins, help cleanse the liver, cleanse the kidneys, cleanse the colon. Again, absolutely incredible product that we feel every single person should take to make sure that you have as healthy microbiome in the gut as possible. And then we have the sleep product. The sleep product's a little different. It's not designed to make you sleepy. It's not designed to make you tired. It's designed to help with the things that are keeping you from sleeping, which is typically stress and anxiety. And in addition to that, in addition to having the ingredients to help the body control cortisol levels and stress and anxiety to kind of shut the brain off so that you can finally get some rest, but it's also designed to have all of the nutrients that are needed for the body to repair and regenerate while you're sleeping. So again, think of it this way. It's designed to help deal with the things that are keeping you from falling asleep, and then give your body everything that it needs to repair and regenerate as good as it possibly can while you're sleeping. So to have maximum recovery every single night, that's what it's designed to do. It's not necessarily designed to make you feel tired and groggy and fall asleep. It's designed to take while you sleep so that you can have as good a repair and regenerating sleep as you possibly can. So again, recovery is one of the most important things that we can do as human beings. That's why sleep is so important. And giving your body all those nutrients right before you go to bed is also life-changing. So these 3 pills are something that we think all human beings need every single day. That's why we call it the 3-pill system, the Epic Pack. It's changed lives. It's created millionaires all over the world. And it still is our top-selling product by far. Next product, Blue Tea. This is one of those billion-dollar products. This is designed for detoxing the system, getting rid of toxins. Your body, if you are toxic, your body is going to be working 100% against you instead of working with you. You're not going to be able to assimilate the nutrition. Your body's going to do everything that it possibly can to hold on to fat. Think about it. You feel like you're losing the war with fat. You're doing everything that you can. You're watching your diet, you're exercising, you're doing all these things, and it just won't leave. What's so crazy about the body is so amazing that it will actually hold on to fat at a calorie deficit when it's toxic, when it's acidic, and it does that to protect the vital organs. So sometimes people say, oh, you just need to burn more calories than you consume. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's very logical. But if your body's toxic, it will actually work against you so much that you will still hold on to the fat at a calorie deficit. It'll pull from every other area in the body. It'll pull from muscle. You'll lose muscle, even while working out. You'll dehydrate yourself, all kinds of problems. So creating and ridding the body of toxins is one of the most important things that you can do for your health. Also cleansing the liver, cleansing the kidneys, cleansing the blood, alkalizing the system, allowing the body to release the toxins instead of holding them in your liver and in your kidneys and in your fat. So again, absolutely amazing product, proven all over the world. We have the base formula that's already done billions of dollars in sales. And now we have a brand new formula with the blue butterfly flower that has amazing science behind it and literally changing lives, helping control blood sugar, hair, skin, and nails, anti-aging. This is something that, again, just every single time that you're sipping it, you're giving your body what it needs to perform at its best, get rid of toxins, and again, proven billion-dollar product. And we have B-Keto. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this one, so I'm going to actually cover it a little bit later. I'll cover it. We have an entire system that I want to announce to you guys on this call, and so I'll talk about B-Keto here in just a little while. We also have Regenerate, again, one of those patented products created by Franco Cavalieri. This was designed to go with what every baby boomer wants, and that's to age slower. You know, everybody's been looking for that fountain of youth as long as you can, and if you want to know what the fountain of youth looks like and what it tastes like, it's actually kind of a dark orange color, tastes a little bit like chai, and you can sip it every single day by adding Regenerate to water. It literally is designed to be that fountain of youth. So every single sip that you take, you can just literally feel your body getting younger. Your body only ages at the rate as it's not able to repair and regenerate cells. So as you start to slow down your ability to repair and regenerate cells, that's the aging process. There's several things that you can do to slow down this process. And one of them is give your body things like collagen, hyaluronic acid. Another thing, maybe the most important thing you can do for your health. All these things are so important. That's why it's hard to choose what products or what product to take. They're incredible products. They truly are. But inflammation is absolutely critical to understand. It's a fact that 100% of diseases have an inflammatory response. And so they used to think that disease caused inflammation, or when there was a disease, inflammation occurred. But the more they've been studying, and I saw an article literally within the last 2 months, and the article was talking about inflammation. And what they're talking about is they were believing that inflammation maybe causes the disease, not the disease causing inflammation. It's kind of like one of those things, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? But inflammation and the ability to control inflammation is one of the most important things we can do to help slow down the aging process, to help prevent disease, and also just to feel better. Inflammation is every time you have that pain and it gets a little bit sore to move your hands in the morning, to move your wrists, they don't move like they used to, your shoulders hurt, your knees hurt, your back hurts, your hips hurt, all of those things. When you have that arthritis or those stiff joints, that's inflammation building up right in the joints. And so again, handling that inflammation, and why it's so important that they're finding to take care of that inflammation is they're looking at the inflammation is actually the precursor to all of these different diseases. So again, anti-inflammatory, anti-aging, all of the things that people want as they get older, they want to feel younger. That's exactly what Regenerate's designed to do. The patent in the study has to do with the anti-inflammatory properties. And this is amazing. So I think that people just kind of hear this number and don't really think about what I'm saying. But the study shows that the curcumin in this product is 14 times more effective as an anti-inflammatory than ibuprofen or Advil. Again, those are both billion-dollar products that many people take every single day to help with inflammation. Billion-dollar products. And this is 14 times more effective. If it was twice as effective, it'd be a billion-dollar product. But it's not twice as effective. It's 14 times more effective, proven with a study and peer-reviewed articles, and it's patented. Again, that's something that can literally change lives. So that fountain of youth in a cup is really what Regenerate's designed to be. These next two products, again, we're so excited. We talked about Dr. William Hinnon bringing the latest 2021 version of Transfer Factor, and it literally is a 2021 version. He couldn't even have finished this formula 6 months ago. It has brand new science, which is extremely important. And I want to tell you, over the last couple years, the brightest minds on the planet have been doing everything that they possibly can to figure out what can they be doing to strengthen our immune systems. So when you're talking about an immune product, you want the latest science because the science has advanced astronomically over the last 2 years. Every bright mind in the world is focused on what they can do to help the immune system, to help with this, again, worldwide pandemic, epidemic. Again, this is every single person knows about it. So when we have a product with again, proven $6 billion in sales with the first iteration, and now we have 2021, the latest technology, more people now than ever in the history of the world worried about their immune system. There couldn't be a more perfect time to launch a more perfect product to the entire world. And that's what we're doing with that. And again, this product's available in the UK right now. We barely just launched it. Cardio, same thing. Heart disease is the #1 killer, males and females worldwide. The #1 killer. Everybody's worried about coronavirus. I'm not saying that it's not a horrible virus. It is, and it's killing millions and millions of people. But a little bit less than 1% of the people that get it die. 0% of the people that don't get it die. So you're talking about less than 1%. It is nowhere near the #1 killer. Heart disease is the #1 killer, males and females worldwide. Why aren't people talking about this? And especially what's maddening about this, in 1998, the Nobel Prize in Medicine went to 3 scientists who proved that nitric oxide not only prevents, but reverses heart disease. And then they wrote a book called No More Heart Disease. I highly recommend getting a copy and reading that. This is the latest technology in nitric oxide supplementation created by the smartest minds on the planet. Again, Dr. Bala Ambadi, Dr. Adam Sacedo, all of their decades and decades of research they put into this product. Again, absolutely amazing. There's also a ton of research that I encourage you to do on nitric oxide and COVID, nitric oxide and the coronavirus, and how it benefits to help keep it under control if you ever get it. So again, many, many benefits. Now here's what's exciting. But we can't say that this product prevents or reverses heart disease because nitric oxide is what won the Nobel Prize, not this product. But what we do as a company is we provide test strips so that you can test your nitric oxide levels before you take the product. You can take the product 15 minutes later, test them again, and then test it again in 2 weeks and test it again at the end of the month. So we give 4 test strips with every canister sold, and then you can see for yourself, you know the saying, a picture's worth 1,000 words, you can see for yourself what this product is doing to your nitric oxide levels. And then again, think about it. Nitric oxide is already proven. I'm not saying it, it's proven, it's a fact. This isn't up for debate. It won the Nobel Prize in Medicine in reversing and preventing heart disease, the #1 killer worldwide, males and females. These 2 products are massive products. That's why we put them on the same page. And they're also brand new to the market, less than a month. So 8 billion people in the world, maybe 5 or 10,000 have experienced these 2 products because we literally just launched Immunico within the last couple of weeks, and we just launched Cardio in November. So these are the newest products to our Be Epic brand, and we're super, super excited about them. Now what we're going to do is switch gears just a little bit. And again, I'm still going to cover a lot of information on Keto at the end. We have an entire system built around that we're going to introduce to you tonight. Be Movement is really what we're doing as a company to try and make sure that everybody gets the maximum benefit from the products. I'm sure that you can imagine that even things like your mindset make a massive difference in the products that you take and how those products work in your body. So the first thing I want you to be thinking about with Be Movement is I want you to be focusing on your mindset. In fact, one of the things that I heard and truly believe is if you knew how powerful your mind was, you'd never have a negative thought. So when you're taking Elevate, when you're taking Accelerate, when you're taking Be Keto, when you're taking Regenerate, I want you to be thinking specifically of exactly what you want those ingredients to be doing in your body. I want you to be kind of feeling that energy the second you swallow that Elevate, that mental clarity. all of those micronutrients of fruits and vegetables and the minerals entering your blood system and going through your blood to all of your cells and nourishing your entire body. And those anti-aging, anti-inflammatory, the antioxidants, the medicinal mushrooms that are in that elevate. I want you to just think of them going and attacking all of the parts that you know, the inflammation and the things like that in your body. And the nootropic, I want you to just kind of feel everything in your brain just lighting up. And I guarantee you'll start to notice differences just with your train of thought when you take these products. When you're sipping Regenerate, I want you to think that you feel younger with every sip. And you can literally feel your skin getting softer, wrinkles disappearing, your hair getting thicker, your nails growing stronger, less brittle, all of those types of things, because that's what the product's designed to do. And I actually got my degree in psychology. One of the things I studied the most was the placebo effect and the anti-placebo. And so if you don't believe in the placebo effect, it's already proven. I mean, literally, you can have hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars of testing done on pharmaceuticals, and they rarely beat the placebo, meaning something that has absolutely nothing in it. The only thing it has for it is the brain, the power of your mind, what you're thinking. And then you can have the anti-placebo. You can have the actual ingredients and they tell you that it's the placebo, but it's not, and it doesn't work. So again, just the power of your mind, that's one of the things that we talk about with B Movement is just that mindset. And then the things that you can be doing on a daily basis to help make sure that you have the best chance of these products working, because what our goal as a company, and one of the things that we talk about all the time, is adding more life to your years. Doctors are doing everything they can to add more years to your life. They have some amazing things that they can do to keep people alive, but who wants to just barely be alive? We want to be thriving, we want to have energy, we want to have mental clarity, we want to be able to move and function as long as we possibly can. That's what these products are designed to do. That's what this movement is designed to do. And we've also created it and put it into a business model that makes it very easy for people with a web shop or an e-commerce site to absolutely explode their sales. And so we've created a 7-day challenge. And what this is to use these products for 7 days. But in addition to that, follow these guidelines, follow a balanced diet, add at least 30 minutes of movement. That can be walking. It can even be walking in place if it's too cold outside or you don't have a treadmill or something like that. You can literally just walk in circles in your bedroom, walk, you know, from the bathroom back to your bedroom, back and forth, just movement. It can also be going to the gym. It can be doing push-ups. It can be lifting weights, just moving the body. That's what it's all about. Hydrating the body, drinking more water. And we're talking about just actual water. We recommend adding our product Hydrate to the water that you're drinking, so that you're drinking the structured water, 9.5 pH water, you know, to clean out the cells and to detoxify the cells. The cells were not designed to store toxins. If you could completely hydrate the body at the perfect levels with the best type of water that can actually penetrate and flush out the cells wouldn't hold toxins. They're not created to hold toxins. But they do because we're not hydrating the body properly. And a lot of people think they're drinking water when they're drinking juice because it has water in it. They think they're drinking water when they're drinking soda because it has you know, water in it. They think they're drinking water when they're drinking coffee. They think they're drinking water when they're drinking tea. There's massive differences. The massive difference is every beverage that I just mentioned is extremely acidic. So you're drinking acid. As your body, your cells, this environment that your cells live in on the pH scale, there's only 2 options. It can be alkaline or it can be acidic. Massive difference. Disease can only survive in an acidic environment. So drinking neutral or high pH water every single day and hydrating the body with that actual water, especially if it's a higher pH, is life-changing. And that's one of the things that we recommend to make all of the products work better. Then again, taking the products with the mindset, taking a progress picture. We recommend to take one when you start and then take one after the 7 days and post a testimonial. And how it works is we know that you can't change your entire life in 7 days. But what we feel is you'll start to notice enough difference. You'll start to feel enough better that you'll continue it for another 7 days and another 7 days and another 7 days. And before you know it, it becomes a habit. And now you have an entirely new lifestyle. That's what B Movement's all about. And when you look at that and you take that before picture, then you take the after picture, you're not going to see a big difference in 7 days. But it's not 7 days. 7 days is just the start. So that after picture of your first 7 days is the before picture of the next 7 days. And then as you continue to do that, and as you start to see transformations like this of myself and JC, who are on this call, you can see me in the picture on my left, and then the picture on the right. There's a massive difference there. Now, that didn't happen in 7 days, but through the 7-day challenge, I might have 15 or 20 different pictures of that gradually happening that I can share with my testimony on what I'm doing to feel better. Now, this does two things. One, it gives you a lot of things to help with your business. So if you're somebody who's wanting to transform your body or anything, it's a perfect thing to follow the 7-day challenge and to continue to take those pictures and document the transformation. There's literally people on social media making millions of dollars. Just they started with documenting their own personal transformation, and now they literally have millions and millions of followers that are watching what they do and taking their advice and looking at the products that they're taking. And these are just normal everyday people. I mean, social media has changed the entire marketing world. No longer is it just celebrities and actors and actresses that are making millions of dollars. There's everyday people making millions of dollars with TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and things like that by doing something as simple as documenting their own personal transformation. But in addition to that, it can be used by all of the members of our e-commerce sites to make it easier to sell the product. Again, one of the most powerful ways to sell is through testimonials. It's actually been shown to be more powerful to share testimonials than it is actual samples. Meaning if I share somebody a sample, they're going to take the product for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, see how it affects them, how they like it. And a lot of times I gave them the sample for free, or I just sold a week worth of product. If I share somebody with 10 or 15 testimonials and they see all of these amazing results, they're almost more ready to buy the products by doing that than by taking a sample, and quicker. So this is already proven. This is a system that we've created to improve your lifestyle, but then also a system that people can use to build the business. And we'll talk a little bit more about that here in a second. But this is the type of example of what people have done by simply sharing testimonials of these amazing products. That's been the most successful system in our company. We know exactly what all of these 7-figure earners have done. We've talked to them. We've seen what they've done, witnessed it with our own eyes, and what they're doing is creating their own personal testimonial and sharing others and having massive results. On the pictures on the left with the bigger group there, there's a person holding up a check that's 1.2 million. He got started, that picture is taken in October of 2020. He got started in the business December of 2019. So between December of 2019 and October of 2020, made over $1.2 million, starting from scratch. 1.2 million in about 10 months. That's an average of more than 100,000 a month, starting with your very first month. Our biggest package is $89 at that time. Now we have a couple at $99, $109 with some bigger packages. I think all the way up to $149. At that time, our biggest package was $89. So again, move to the right side. You see the person right there in the center holding $5 million. Now it's close to $6 million. He's been with the company for 5 years, lives in Siberia in Russia. Economy with the average income $300 or $400 a month. Made over $5 million, almost $6 million in 5 years. That's an average of over 100,000 a month from your very first month. So again, in an economy where the average income is $300 or $400. So we've proven in all economies across the world that this model of sharing testimonials works, that these products work. We're not a startup saying, hey, we're going to be the next big thing. We're going to be great. We're a company already done hundreds of millions of dollars in sales, paid hundreds of millions of dollars in commission. We have the brightest minds in the world coming to us to launch their discoveries and to launch their products. We have a new system that we're going to be able to take to 200 countries and track it to their door in an average of 10 days. Again, we have some absolutely incredible things going on. And our model is different than any company that I've ever seen. And it all starts with the most basic thing, retail. The only way that 100% of all distributors can profit is through retail. We have the strongest retail program in the network marketing industry. Again, this is 50% on the dollar paid in real time. So if I get a customer through my web shop, through my e-commerce site, I get that instantly. The same as if I was selling in a store. And I made that sale and they gave me the cash. You don't have the cash, but it's in your e-wallet instantly. So I can get started and 20 minutes later, share some testimonials, and an hour later, get a customer with my free web shop, with my free e-commerce business, because there's no charge to set up the customer portal on your business. And you can start making money within your first hour. And you can pull that money out every single Friday. So again, this is not common in the industry. I know of 0 other companies doing this. So retail is the only way that 100% of every person, every distributor can profit. But then we try and make it as profitable as possible through our business model also. And so we've created lifestyle bonuses. And this is very, very unique. All you need to do to maximize this business model is you need to be active, and you need to get one person active on your left, one person active on your right. You can make unlimited commissions with that. And being active is as little as a $15 purchase. But we've also created lifestyle bonuses to be able to speed it up a little bit. And that's done by 70 CV orders, what we call leadership packs. Most of these are $89.95, some are $99.95, just depending on the package. So $89.95, we'll just focus on that. In fact, right now, what I'm going to use as the example, we're just going to focus on Be Keto. This is the perfect product to explain how simple this is. Be Keto is $89.95, also created by Franco Cavalieri, a patented product that is very different than anything on the market. The patented ingredient in there is Ketoba. It's BHBA, completely different than BHB. BHB has already been proven to do literally billions of dollars in sales. It's an absolutely great fuel source for the body. More mental clarity, focus, people feel good, a much better type of energy than glycogen that's coming from the sugars and the carbohydrates and the things that we're getting in our food. So some very bright scientists developed BHB, and you know, the ketogenic diet's been out there for over 100 years for weight loss and also treating things like epilepsy and many other diseases and many other ailments. They've seen that if you basically eliminate the glycogen from your body, meaning you're not consuming it, you're not eating sugar, you're not eating carbohydrates, you're not drinking alcohol, things that the body turns into glycogen, and then it uses that glycogen as energy. It's a very easy energy source for the body, but it's definitely not the best energy source. When there's no glycogen present, the liver signals the body to make ketones. That's also a very good fuel source for the body, much more effective, much more efficient. You don't have the ups and downs and the crashes. The brain works amazing on ketones. And what's awesome about it is your body actually makes it from your own body fat. So that whole concept of turning fat into fuel, and this is, again, this isn't new science. They've been doing this for over 100 years. And then they've also shown eliminating the sugars and the glycogen and the carbohydrates is very powerful for fighting off many diseases. And they've used the ketogenic diet to fight off diseases. But we're not talking about a ketogenic diet here. Over the last decade, maybe decade and a half, some scientists have discovered that these certain salts, BHB, actually create ketones. And you drink these ketones, and now you have a much more effective fuel source for the body to run on than the glycogen. And so now as I'm drinking it, just like if I drank an energy drink with caffeine and sugar and all of that, I'm going to have all these stimulants, I'm going to have all this glycogen, I'm going to have all this energy for my body to use. But instead, I drink a much more effective fuel source, BHB. People have felt better mental clarity, all of these different types of things. Absolutely incredible science and great fuel system for the body. But this new technology has shown that drinking BHB does not put the body into ketogenesis. In fact, it can do the exact opposite, because now you have all these ketones, so the body's being signaled that you have these ketones it doesn't need to make it. Very similar to TRT therapy. When people take testosterone, the body will stop making testosterone because you already have testosterone in the body. So same thing when I'm drinking BHB and I'm drinking these ketones, even though it's a fantastic fuel source and there's many, many benefits of drinking ketones, it has been shown to possibly prohibit ketogenesis. Ketogenesis is what we're talking about the body making ketones from your own body fat. Massive difference between ketosis, which people talk about all the time. Ketosis is simply having ketones in your blood. You want to know an easy way to get ketones in your blood? Drink ketones. Same thing, you want to know an easy way to get alcohol in your blood? Drink alcohol. You want to know an easy way to get sugar in your blood? Drink sugar. The things that we drink in excess are going to end up in our blood. So if you have high blood alcohol levels, what does that mean? It means you've been drinking too much alcohol. If you have high blood sugar levels, what does that mean? It means you've been drinking too much sugary drinks or eating too much stuff with sugar and it gets in the blood. If I have ketones in my blood, but I've been drinking ketones, obviously I'm in ketosis, but I'm in ketosis by drinking the ketones, completely different than ketogenesis, which is making the ketones from my own body fat. Ketoba and BHBA is designed specifically to signal the liver and to signal the body to actually create ketones out of your own body fat. So if I drink something that, let's say, has 12 to 15 grams of BHB, of these ketones, it's similar to 12 to 15 grams of sugar or carbohydrates, and meaning I have to burn through all of that before my body is going to go into ketogenesis and make any themselves. So now not only do I have to burn through all the glycogen in my system, I also have to burn through all of these ketones that I just drank. So when you're thinking about it, do I want to be in ketosis or do I want to be in ketogenesis? They are not the same thing, not even close. And so this body is all about maybe a term that people have not talked about as much, and we're trying to educate people a lot more on, and that's ketogenesis, not ketosis. So this product, again, is designed to help the body go into ketogenesis, which in turn will move the body into ketosis also. But the difference is it's not solely by drinking the ketones, it's by drinking a small amount of the ketones. So you still have to burn through a little bit of the ketones, but it's kind of like that priming the pump to prime the liver and the brain and the body to send these signals to create the ketones out of your own fat. And again, this is documented, this is patented, this has peer-reviewed articles on exactly what I'm talking about, and works perfect for the system I'm saying. So let's just talk about this for a second. We purchased this, step number 1. I get started with B Keto, $89.95. Step number 2, I share this information with as many people as it takes to find 2 other people who want to get their B Keto for free. Step number 3, I help them do the same thing. What I've just accomplished there is this first step of the lifestyle bonus, this 2x2. That gives me a $100 bonus in addition to the commissions that I'm making. So it puts me about $140, $150, almost double the $89 that the product cost me. And so again, that is very powerful. And then if I want to add that a little bit more, I add 1 more person, and I teach them to add 1 more person, and that puts me to 3x3, a total of 12 people in my organization. I'm making $300 in addition to the rest of my commissions. So that puts me about $400 a month with 1 single amazing patented product that's changing lives. 12 people, $400 a month. Most of our competitors, 12 people, you're not even got half your money back. You go on to 4x4, that's 20 people, about $700 a month when you add in the commissions. 5x5, that's 30 people. It's about $900 per month when you add the commissions. That 30 is important because that's the average that it takes with other companies just to break even. So you can go with older technology that's sold in almost every store, every mom and pop nutrition store, Sam's Club, Costco, Walmart, because it's old technology. It's sold everywhere. And go with companies selling old technology that take 30 to 40 people just to break even. Not to make any money, just to break even. Or you can go with the newest patented technology at $89 for 30 sticks. And with 5 people who get 5, a total of 30 in your group, make around $900 a month. That's a lot of profit. Now let's talk about a system here. and exactly how that works. Again, I mentioned 3 steps. Step number 1, I buy Be Keto. Step number 2, to make this easier, I share this video. I'm not going to play the video right here, but it's about a 4-minute video. And then we've added about 1.5 minutes of testimonial. So it's about 5.5 minutes total. And you share this video with as many people as it takes to find 2 others who want to purchase Be Keto, because the videos on Be Keto, Ketoba, BHBA, difference between ketosis, ketogenesis, basically a lot of the information that I just shared with you. And then it's backed with 6 or 7 testimonials of people that have lost over 100 pounds, people who lost 20 pounds, people that haven't lost a lot of weight but have better mental clarity, focus, all of those things. So the system is, step number 1, get started with Be Keto. Step number 2, share this video with as many people as it takes to find 2 who want to get their product for free. So I might have to share it with 5 people, 10 people, 20 people. It doesn't matter. I share it with as many as it takes to get 2. Step number 3, I help them do the same thing. Again, that just got me in profit. That's that first step. But now I can show you how to go from getting in profit to making an incredible amount of money by duplicating that process. In fact, if you can duplicate that process 6 times, that's what it takes to get to $100,000 per month. Let me give you that example. Let me give you a fairly aggressive but realistic example. This is what I shoot for. This is my goal with every single person that gets started. So I get started day 1, 12-12, day 1. Not one day. I'm doing this now. It is now, day 1, 12-12. There's some people hearing about this for the first time, invited guests. So today is your day 1, 12-12. I get started, I order the product. I start sharing this video with as many people as it takes, and I share the testimonials that are included in this video with as many people as it takes so that I can get 2 people who want to get this product for free. My goal is to do that in 2 weeks. So 2 people in 2 weeks. Step 3, what was step 3? Help those 2 get 2, also in 2 weeks. That means in my first month, I just created that 2 by 2. I put my business in profit with a super, super simple system. All I'm doing is sharing a video. How do I share a video? I share that through social media. I share that through text, through email. I can show it to somebody in person. I don't have to explain anything. I don't have to know what ketosis is, ketogenesis, ketogenic diet. I just share a simple video with some amazing new technology in a multi-billion-dollar market. Again, now I duplicate that 6 times. Took 1 month. So if I duplicate that 6 times, what that means is those 4 people that just came in those last 2 weeks, now they're on their day 1. Those 4 people have a goal to find 2 in their first 2 weeks. So those 4 turn into 8. Those 8 turn into 16. So now if you fast forward in 60 days, you have about 30 people in your organization in 60 days. Nobody's doing anything amazing. And then you fast forward months 3, 4, 5, and 6, that puts you at $100,000 per month. So again, you duplicate it 6 times. There's no time limit on that. I just talked about if it took you 2 weeks to get your 2 people, it would take 6 months to duplicate it 6 times. If it took you 2 days to get your 2 people, it would take you 24 days to duplicate that 6 times. So again, 24 days to get to 100,000 per month with a super, super simple, powerful, patented product that already has probably billions of people realistically looking at information on ketogenic diet, ketosis, ketogenesis. Now we can take in a patented latest technology, Ketoba, BHBA, $89, entire business model, web shop, e-commerce platform, all over the world. Hopefully this is starting to make some sense. We'll get this out to the leaders here today so that you can use this to build the business. But at the end of the day, as I started this presentation, I encourage you to kind of focus on some things that you wanted to improve in your health. Focus on what type of income you would like to make in your spare time. Focus on what you would do if you had complete control of your time. Now I want you to be thinking, with this amazing medical advisory board, with these billion-dollar products that we have already ready to take to the market, there's this new technology that we have with the envelope model to be able to take it to 200 countries, tracked all the way to their door in an average shipping time of 10 to 14 days. And then again, all of the research and the development and everything already proven. meaning all these products that we talked about, even the brand new products, we already have probably thousands, for sure hundreds, but probably thousands of before and afters of their nitric oxide level before, nitric oxide level 15 minutes later. We already have testimonials on Immunocode, and it just came out a couple weeks ago. We have literally thousands and thousands of testimonials on Keto. We launched it last March, so less than a year ago. Again, we have thousands and thousands of testimonials on Regenerate. We launched that in October of 2020. Again, patented, absolutely incredible. We've sold millions of boxes of all of these products right here, millions of dollars in commissions have been made, tens of thousands of lives have been changed. Again, list goes on and on. Great Kids. We're actually rebranding Great Kids to Elevate Non-Stimulant. Again, that kids can take, anybody can take. We have other proven products. Again, these are products that have done hundreds of millions of dollars for, again, relieving stress and anxiety and pain, things for meditation. When you're talking about mindset and how powerful the mind is, those are the types of things we're going to do with marketing this product. So just thinking positive for 10 or 15 minutes, doing some things for yourself, but making a little bit of change with that. Actually cut this into maybe 2 squares or 4 squares, put it on your shoulders, put it on the back of your neck. And again, what do we do when we take these products mentally? We start to feel exactly what we want. So what I want is I just want to feel relaxed. I want to feel the heat of these Alleviate Pro patches, and I want to feel the frequencies that have been put into these to help me just again have that overall feeling of well-being. And I want that inflammation and that pain and that anxiety and that stress to go away. And I want to start thinking positive. And so these are great for meditation, for relaxation, for pain relief, for all kinds of things. We have some things coming out of this. We are working with another doctor, probably one of the most brightest minds on the planet. Some stuff he's done with voice technology and voice analyzation to determine disease just by listening to you count. Studies that they have at major universities all over Europe on this voice technology. He has some equipment to measure frequency and measure power in products. And it is absolutely amazing. We actually had them, they help run our warehouse in the Netherlands, and we had him test these strips, and he was amazed at what's in them. We didn't even tell him what was in them. We didn't tell him anything about it. We just said, hey, will you test the frequencies and the power of these strips? And he was literally amazed by it. So some of these things that I'm talking about that you can't see with your eyes, there's equipment out there that can actually see the frequencies and see what's designed and the absolutely amazing nanotechnology and stuff put into this patch. This technology has been out for decades. But again, this is a brand new product, 2021, some things that Dr. Kim put together in South Korea there that is absolutely cutting edge technology that, again, we're taking to the world. And so I think that you can kind of see a reoccurring thing here with the products that we're launching and what we're doing. And I'm hoping that it's got you as excited as I am to go out there and help change lives and really be that change and be that opportunity that people are praying for. 8 billion people in the world. And we have the ability to truly change lives and give people control of their time, give people control of their finances, give people control of their health, educate them on the power of their mind, and just these simple things and create this massive movement. So again, thanks everybody. I'll turn it back over to JC. We definitely wanted to thank the leaders that put this together, Gabby, Amy, Jennifer, and Catherine. Thank you so much for the things that you're doing in helping us spread the vision of our company, the information on these products, and really helping us make this into a massive movement all over the world. So I'll go ahead and end with this. I just noticed this the other day. It's the first time we put this, JC put this presentation together. I actually didn't even look at it until I did the presentation in Budapest. And so now that I've kind of seen it and done it a couple of times, I actually read this for the first time, I think, an hour ago, but I thought it was kind of cool. It says, your best has been waiting all your life. Don't make them wait any longer. There's a saying that I've thought of and I love, 2 words, same words, different order. one day or day one. And everybody's like, one day I'm going to do this, one day I'm going to do that. One day I'm going to focus on myself. One day I'm going to make money. One day I'm going to do that. And what's the difference between one day and day one? Day one, the decision has been made. You decided not one day. You decided day one. I encourage you to make that day one 12-12. That's a memorable number. That's a powerful number. Today is 12-12-2021. Day one.
Perfect.